over here. There you are. I'll take all of them.
Gosh, thanks!
Read this on page 1. Marshal Wyatt Earp has been invited to speak to the Cattlemen's Convention at the Opera House. How's that for a trap? If Earp doesn't show up, he's yellow. If he tries to make a speech, he's dead.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
The long feud between Texas cattlemen and the frontier Kansas cow towns was a projection of Civil War bitterness. The cattlemen hated Wyatt Earp because he was a Yankee from Illinois and because he was trying to tame Dodge City, the cowboy capital. And of all the schemes to get rid of Marshal Earp, the one cooked up by Lon Ashby was the most subtle and deadly.
Talk up, Gertie. What's the pitch?
Where's the money?
Explain a little first.
Well, you and Doc like Wyatt Earp, don't you? Lon Ashby and some of the cattlemen are digging his grave.
What do you mean?
Like I said, it ought to be worth 100, what I know.
All right. Half in advance. The other half if it looks honest.
They're planning to kill Earp.
How? Where?
Paid guns, dressed to look like ranchers.
Where?
During the convention, they figure Earp will visit the Opera House, just to see nobody's packing a gun, you know. They get him inside, see? Then they cut loose. But with 100 men inside, who can pick out the killers? Pretty crooked poker, isn't it?
Who told you?
Oh, gentleman friend of mine. I've got to respect his confidence.
All right. Here's the other 50. Your place clears 1,000 a night when good spenders are in town. Why do you take this chance for 100?
Well, let's just say I worship Mr. Earp from afar.
Thanks, Gertie.
A mess.
I don't like it, Wyatt.
Cheer up, pal. Maybe it'll be a quiet convention.
Yeah, they're acting too quiet.
Yeah?
We went through 4 saloons and the hotel bar. You never got cussed one time. You know, if it's all right with you, I'll make a tour below the line. Maybe somebody will tip me off.
No.
Well, why not, Wyatt?
Because, Hal, these aren't cowhands. They each own spreads up to 10,000 head apiece. They all started from scratch after the war, and I don't want any cattleman to think that I'm a Yankee so-and-so that's envious of his success.
Well, they'll still hate you.
Maybe. But I can't do much about that except to show them that I don't hate them.
And if you won't talk to Wyatt, then it's up to me.
Katie, the deacon's got more sense than to walk into a convention hall half filled with cattlemen. I know I wouldn't do it.
Oh, yes, you would. If you thought somebody was aiming a gun at you. But Wyatt isn't like you. He enjoys life.
It's an odd taste.
And he likes and trusts people.
I've spoken to him rather sharply about that.
You are in a bad mood. Well, maybe Wyatt will listen to me. And believe me.
No. He might believe you, Katie. But he couldn't believe that Texans could be so sneaky. You send him a note, Katie. I'll do my best to disillusion Mr. Earp. I want the deacon to come to me. I'd sure like to know who's responsible for this Opera House ambush.
Quite a test of courage.
Imagine walking in there to spot a killer as he draws.
John, are you going to tell Wyatt? Or are you going to encourage him to throw his life away for what you men call bravery.
I'll tell him what Gertie said. The rest is up to him.
If anything happens to Wyatt, I'll leave you. Forever.
Katie, I couldn't buy my freedom with another man's life. Go send that note.
I want you men to understand the whole setup. You'll get only one chance, and I don't pay off for bungling. Now, there are just 4 ways that Earp can poke his nose in here. Alan, you sit back there and watch the main door. Curly, you sit over here on the side and watch the side entrance. Spence, Regan, you sit down here in front and watch the 2 side entrances to the stage. Now, remember, only a few of the delegates know about this. You'll leave your horses out in the alley. I'm counting on the surprise and general confusion. And no matter which one drops Earp, I expect the other 3 to stand off his deputies. I want you all out of town in 5 minutes.
I don't see how it can miss, Lon.
It better not miss. If it does, you'll be fighting Earp, Masterson, and his deputies all the way to Texas. Now, let's take a look at this floor.
That's Katie's story. And the convention opens tonight.
It's quite a temptation.
To do what?
To walk in there like they expect.
Don't be a fool. You wouldn't even get a fair shot.
No. Probably hit some poor cattleman, didn't know anything about it. Well, you thank Miss Kate for the tip.
Now, wait a minute. If you'd hold off a bit, I'll go in with you if I'm feeling a mite better.
Oh, I thought you were a Southerner, sir.
I am, sir. From Valdosta, Georgia. But there are a few Texans I don't like.
Well, I heard that, but I never did hear why.
I'll tell you why. They had a general by the name of Hood who went rampaging up into Tennessee and let Sherman take Atlanta. There was some who bragged that if Hood had been in Lee's place, we'd have won the war. I've killed a few who argued that way. Wyatt, wait till tomorrow, will you? Imagine ambushing a man in a theater. Every real Texan will pay us head bounty on those scoundrels.
Well, you let me handle this, huh?
You going in there?
No, sir.
Not scared to go in there.
My common sense tells me it'd be just like you said, the fool's play.
The idea fascinates me.
Well, you get it out of your head. You lie back and rest, and I'll let you know how the sensible plan works out. Wait a minute.
Earp's been tipped off. Think you can take him out here?
Too many in the way. We'll try to sneak in by the side door.
All right.
Gentlemen, check your guns.
Why, sure. We came to this convention to talk about the hoof and mouth disease. You got it up?
Al, you...
Halt! Lift him, fast. Take him!
Billy, get back there and watch those other men. This is Alan. Curly. Who are these other 2?
This is a gunslinger by the name of Pete Spence. I never saw him before.
Doc McCarty will have to patch him up.
Hold it, mister.
Why don't you go along with your friends?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Marshal Earp, this is Lon Ashby, vice president of our association.
I don't care who he is.
Are you trying to accuse me of rigging?
You go hire some more guns.
he didn't.
You got the wrong man.
Marshal, you ought to apologize. Mr. Ashby.
Shut up!
I do no apologizing. You rig a smarter deal next time.
The marshal mistook me for someone else.
I'm going to tell Mayor Kelly about this.
Bill, give us a hand.
Take him over to the docks. Let's go.
Wyatt. You didn't go inside, did you?
Well, they jumped us right out here. Stupidest stunt I ever saw.
Who rigged it?
Ron Ashby, I think.
I know Ashby. It doesn't sound like him.
Well, I might be mistaken.
He's a pretty smart man. Something must have gone wrong. What did you do?
Well, we were frisking all the delegates for the guns at the door.
That's what went wrong.
You ought to be in bed, Doc.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think you've heard the end of this Ashby situation.
We'll try that again.
Wyatt, how would you like to endanger your immortal soul by making a small bet? This idea is too good for Ashby to quit on.
Well, I'll risk betting you $1.
And your life? The next time they'll hide those guns in there. And they'll actually pressure you into going in after them.
You must be a mite drunk.
No, I'm not drunk, Wyatt, but I must say that the scheme fascinated me ever since Katie first told me about it. It shows imagination. It's a perfect trap. If Ashby handles it right the next time.
Yeah, well, there's one thing you forget. You know, I don't have to walk into that opera house.
You'll have to, Wyatt. Just wait.
Come on, I'll walk you back to the hotel. Morning, Mr. Mayor.
Have you seen the Globe?
No, sir.
Well, take a look at the front page.
Cattlemen invite Earp to address convention. Lon Ashby pleads for better understanding. Action follows gunfight at Opera House.
Well?
Why don't they just have me stand out in Front Street, put an apple on my head, and no guns?
You think it's a trap?
Mr. Kelly, 4 men cut loose at my deputies and me in front of the theater. Now, what do you think would happen if they lured us inside?
Hang it all. You realize what this does to us? This makes the cattlemen heroes. Big-hearted, generous, forgiving. They invite you to speak to them.
Sure. Some gunslinger takes careful aim in the audience. Mr. Kelly, I'd be an idiot to go in there.
Ashby's outsmarted us.
Well, let him crow. This time, I don't want to be brave.
Wyatt, the man from the Globe is here. I told him to wait outside. You were busy with the mayor. He wants an interview.
All right, I'll see him.
Well, I'm going. I'd lose my temper.
Come in, sir.
Marshal Earp? I'm Clinton Collins of the Globe, assistant city editor.
Well, Globe's getting to be quite a paper. Sit down, sir.
Thank you.
Can I get you a cup of coffee?
No, thank you.
Now, Mr. Collins, what can I do for you?
Well, I suppose you read our story about the convention.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to make a speech to the cattlemen?
No, Mr. Collins, I'm not.
Well, why is that, sir?
Well, to be frank about it, I think it'd be a waste of time. You see, those fellas know more about ranching and cattle than I do.
But Mr. Ashby said... I was given to understand that this was to be sort of a peace meeting between you and the cattlemen.
There's nothing to make peace about.
Well, I thought there'd been rather strained relations between the marshal's office and the ranchers.
Well, when they get too drunk or carry guns north of the line while we arrest them, but, well, that's nothing personal. We arrest anybody who breaks the law.
Well, don't you think your refusal is a snub to the Cattlemen's Association?
No, sir, I don't. I have the greatest admiration and respect for cowhands and their employers, and you can quote me as saying that. Oh, here's a pencil.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, sir. Marshal Earp.
Yes, sir.
Well, last night there was a shooting affray in which you and your deputies wounded 4 men. Would that have anything to do with your decision not to appear before the convention?
No, Mr. Collins, you just tell your readers that I have nothing to say to the cattlemen that they don't already know.
Thanks, Marshal.
Not at all. Always glad to be of help.
John, now what's the matter?
That slicker Ashby invited Wyatt to address the convention.
Oh. Well, don't let it get you all upset. You had a bad night. They'll never fool Wyatt with that trick.
Take that stuff out of here. I want my regular breakfast.
Now, John, you drank a pint of whiskey before you finally went to sleep.
Get it out of here. There's a fresh bottle on the closet shelf.
I still don't see why you're all upset. Wyatt'll simply tell him that he's too busy to be making speeches.
And what'll them imitation Texans say about Wyatt? They'll say that he let them run it over him. That's what they'll say.
Now, John, you stay in bed.
Get me my bottle.
I will not.
All right, then I'll get it myself.
Let Ashby brag. What's the difference?
What's the difference? The difference is Wyatt Earp never backed out of a fight in his life, and neither have I.
You think it's brave to walk into a trap. Well, let me tell you, it's a lot braver to stay out of a trap.
Oh, trap, trap, trap. Yap, yap, yap.
You want to bet?
Bet on what?
$1,000 even money that Wyatt turns that invitation down.
Where'd you get $1,000?
Gambling at the Alhambra. Here, cover it. In cash.
What kind of a husband do you take me for? Taking my wife for a sucker bet. Where's my gun?
Now, John, you're too weak to hold a gun.
Oh, you most likely put it in the drawer as usual.
This isn't your fight. Why are you horning in?
Well, unless I can get Ashby to withdraw that invitation, I don't know what I'll do. I'll just make him do it. I'll make him withdraw it in the Globe, in the public.
Why? I just finished offering you a bet that Wyatt won't even show up at that place.
Kitty, I know Wyatt much better than you do. If I don't call off this Ashby, Wyatt will walk in there with a gun.
Wait a minute, here's your tie.
Thank you.
Oh, good morning, Judge. Morning. Go check the freight shipment.
Have you talked to Wyatt about this?
He says he won't go along with the play.
That's what he told a reporter for the Globe. I've just come from there. Mr. Lawson's agreed to hold up the statement.
Wyatt says they'll gun him right on the platform.
I just talked to Rance Turner and Tom Reeves and John Willoughby. They got real hostile when I questioned the motives of the cattlemen.
Wyatt thinks Lon Ashby rigged it.
What if he's wrong?
It's a tough corner, Judge.
The committee's asked me to appear with Wyatt and introduce him. Now, it doesn't seem logical that they'd be planning an assassination, does it?
Well,
I don't like to ask Wyatt to go against his better judgment, but on the other hand, we can't insult the town's best customers, can we?
not only that, if Wyatt don't show, word'll go around he's scared. We got the cowboys in pretty good order right now. But if they get the idea that...
If there's any trouble, I'll be right there alongside him.
True enough, but a crack shot could get him and not touch you.
Just doesn't seem like Wyatt. You suppose the job is breaking his nerve?
I do not. I think he's scared of risking gunplay in a crowded hall.
Well, I don't agree that there is much risk, and I think you ought to ask him to appear.
Well, that'd be an order. I can't do that.
Oh. I suppose he'd have the same viewpoint if I asked him.
Well?
Now, you better hide all 5 guns on the floor just in case we need them, then slip out the back way. That ought to do it. Let's go.
Ashby. You carrying a gun?
Why, no, Doc. I heard you weren't feeling too well.
Pistol.
Oh, I'm Lon Ashby. Don't you remember me? Fort Worth, San Antonio.
I remember. Let's go.
You're joking, Doc. We were always friendly.
No, it's your joke, Lon. You invited Wyatt Earp to make a speech to that convention.
Oh, that. I was only teasing Earp.
You're a liar.
All right. I'll withdraw the invitation. You come along to the Globe with me, and I'll explain the whole business in print.
Wait a minute. Now, what are you going to explain in print?
Doc thought our invitation might embarrass you, so I agreed to go to the Globe and tell them the whole matter was a joke. You've a loyal friend in Doc.
Don't believe him, Wyatt. He's just
It's
trying...
my trouble. Thank you just the same. Now, Mr. Ashby, I told the Globe reporter that I wouldn't be coming to your meeting. But I've changed my mind.
Good. What time may we expect you, sir?
Anytime you say.
How about 2:15? I'll schedule your speech first. Oh, what will your subject matter be, Marshal Earp?
I think I'll talk about some illegitimate cattlemen I've known.
Very good. That should wake them up. See you at 2:15.
I spring the trap and you set it again. I thought you enjoyed living.
Doc, you're under arrest. $25 fine at the jail. Come on.
You're a fool. In an hour or so, you'll be a dead fool.
Look, I had it all settled. I was willing to let them brag that they ran it over me, but I don't hide behind you or anybody else. Threatening Ashby with a gun. I suppose if I hadn't come along, you'd have marched him right over to the Globe office, huh? Now, what do you take me for?
A stiff-necked idiot.
You go on back to the hotel and go to bed where you belong. Now, what's funny?
My intuition. I told you last night that Ashby would pressure us into this.
Not us. Me. I owe you $1. I'll pay you later.
I'll take it out of this wine.
All right.
You know, he'll have men there to blast us. You know that, don't you?
Maybe not. Maybe it's a bluff.
You see, you do want to live, don't you? I don't care. Te mortuus salutamus Caesaram.
Doc, you stay out of this. I'm impounding your gun. You go on to bed. You look beat.
How do you feel?
Scared.
What? No heroic speech before they cut you down?
Look, will you get out of here?
You know, Wyatt, you're not so brave. It's no imagination. So long, Wyatt.
I don't know nothing more, Mrs. Halliday.
Fun you don't. Where's John? And where's Wyatt? Talk!
Mr. Earp went to the Opera House.
He fell for their invitation.
Mine Ashby suckered him into making a speech.
Did John go with him?
Yes.
Brave men. A couple of stupid brats.
Thank you, gentlemen of the Cattlemen's Convention. This afternoon, we have invited Marshal Wyatt Earp to speak to us. We've extended this invitation to the Marshal as a gesture of goodwill, because we feel there should be no more misunderstanding between us and Marshal Earp. The association is greatly honored that the Marshal has consented to appear here this afternoon. But before turning the meeting over to him, I should like to remind you that we have many things on the docket to... Oh, my good old friend, Dr. John H. Holliday.
What's he doing?
Well, as I was...
Go ahead, Lon.
Well, as I was saying...
Anybody who moves gets it.
Now, most of you are honest men. Grab anybody with a gun. Sit down, Katie.
Now you listen to me. The whole caboodle of you are cowards. Wyatt came here because he was afraid of being called afraid. My husband came here because he wanted to slink out of life. And don't let me hear any bragging from the rest of you. The ones that didn't know this was a bushwhacking party didn't have the nerve to kick Lon Ashby out on general principles. Oh, you make me sick. All of you.
Oh, wait. I gotta have a drink. Medicine.
Oh, no. You go on home to Miss Kate.
Oh, no. You come with me.
All right. This is really going to take courage.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.